Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Portal Knights. Today, we're in Toxmore once again. We're gonna need to get ourselves some iron, some coal. I also need to go back to some of the older worlds because I do also need to get some of the emerald gem things. One more of those, 2 iron bars and some wood, and I can actually upgrade my altar, which may end up like may let me get some better gear. Is what I'm thinking. I want to try and get my altar and my... what was it? I wanted to get my altar and my anvil upgraded, which will take 6 iron bars, which is 60 iron ore. And I also wanted to get an iron pickaxe, which is another 2 iron bars. So in total today, we really need to get ourselves 80 iron ore, which is a lot. That is a lot of iron. Also, this guy here is going to be immune to my attacks, which is troublesome. Might be worth looking into some spells as well, now that I think about it, because these guys here are, yeah, they're pretty good at taking these hits. Which is annoying, because, this staff up until this point has just been an absolute baller when it comes to taking on enemies, so... these guys, have no trouble just standing and taking it. Yeah, 21 damage is not a lot. There's not really a lot I can do either. I mean, my melee skill's not all that good, so it's not like I can switch out for and use the pickaxe as a weapon. And the pickaxe isn't even all that good as a melee weapon anyway. So I just need to kite this guy around for a little bit. And, just hope for the best that he doesn't get a hit on me. Which he very nearly did there. We're also getting some hits on the other guy in front there, so... I mean, he's gonna go down eventually. This Hollow Knight of Mist is, there we go, dead. So let's finish off the moss shell. There we go. Beautiful. Got some XP for that. How many of these do I have? 6. I actually have enough to open another yellow portal. So I'm absolutely going to do that. Because I want to see what the next world's going to be. Although I'm not going to go there just yet, because we do have priorities for today. So first off, I'd like to grab this coal, because we're going to need a hell of a lot of it when it comes to smelting 80 iron ore into 8 ingots. So let's see. I wonder if the next world has... oh, to hell with it. We're going to go to the next world and see if it has any iron. Bright Banks. That sounds pleasant. That sounds much nicer than Toxmore. So let's see. What is Bright Banks? It's another tropical world. Those look like rubies. What are they? Because that raw flame ruby. Amazing. Okay, so if I can get a lot of these and refine them, I am in a position to make what exactly? What was it that needed the raw flame ruby? What was it? It was the Mage's Orb, wasn't it? So I might actually be able to make that today. That would be kind of awesome, I'll be honest. That'd be kind of awesome if I can make the Mage's Orb, because I think it's better than what I currently have. So, yeah, I will absolutely attempt to make that as well. But, what I would like to do first... well, actually, how do I go about making the refined... because, what is it? It's the refined flame ruby. And that requires altar 2 to make the Mage's Orb. So I'm assuming altar 2 is what I need to unlock the ability to make refined flame rubies? I don't know. We'll see. We're still sort of on the same quest if you think about it. We still need to get the iron and all that stuff, so... you know, it's still gonna be a little while before we make the Mage's Orb. Also, what resources are in this world? Raw flame ruby and basalt stone blocks. Fair enough. That's not the best. I mean, raw flame ruby being a resource in an entire world is useful. But, it would be kind of excellent to, let's eat a bunch of berries here. It would also be kind of excellent to, have some other stuff done here as well. Now this is interesting. There's doors going both ways. So, I mean, we'll start with this one. Okay, this guy's gonna wreck me. These guys are hitting pretty hard. There's another one. Let's be very careful. There is one down there, but okay, let's hit him, kill him. Dodge! Kill him, dodge. Okay, I'm dead. That went well. That went super. Yeah, this world is a tough one. I absolutely need to do some leveling. Which, fortunately, I'm on the brink of doing, so I don't think I need to worry too much. There we go, level 10, beautiful. That's, I mean, speak of the devil and he shall appear, apparently. Let's see, some more stats in there, and then Royal Knowledge is more experience points gained from defeating enemies. I'm okay with that. More experience from defeating enemies is fine by me. Let's try and take on this Hollow Knight then. And see what we can do. So if I just pop down and attack you a little bit, let's dodge out of the way of that attack. And if we can finish you off, what kind of XP are we looking at? 386. Good lord. That's a lot. That is a lot of XP. Can we finish this mini dragon? Okay. Let's be careful. Right, finish off the mini dragon. Kill off this mage as well. Because, you know, lots of XP. And 580, that's, again, not bad. That's, not bad at all. In fact, I would say that's very good. That's, quite the opposite of bad. So yeah, this world is, proving to be my lucky world thus far. I might actually, I may end up moving my home world, now that I think about it, because if we remember back, there was that world, was it the Crimson Forest or something like that? It was around there, that had the giant dungeon thing that I could have moved into. It might be worth moving into that, or even this building. Like, this is a, like, if I close off the stairs and close up that hole, this is a nice place. It's pretty spacey. I don't know. I might move in here. It'd be a nice place, I think. We'll see. We will certainly see. For the meantime, I want to find some emeralds. Raw verdant emeralds in Garnet Cove. That is where we need to go. So we're gonna pop back that way. We're gonna get those emeralds. We're gonna upgrade the altar. I think that's gonna be a bit of a priority currently, is getting the altar upgraded to see what I can do. Because I think having a new weapon is quickly also becoming a priority. So, let's see. Raw verdant emeralds are a resource in this world, correct? It was copper and emeralds, I think. It's, yeah, copper ore and raw verdant emeralds. So I should be able to see those about the place, correct? That's a thing. They're a resource. Are they in the walls or are they not? There's also a portal there I haven't actually activated. Can I do that? I cannot. Okay. Oh, there's some. There's some emeralds. Okay, well, let's kill these guys and see how easy it is to do that. I also realized with a 30% XP boost, I'm kind of in a really good place to just farm mobs in older worlds. Like, these guys aren't really that tough, but will still give me a reasonable amount of experience. So let's finish you off and grab the XP. What do we got? 696. Yeah, that's kind of some crazy levels of XP there. Okay, let's kill the leader grunt as well. Get him out of the way. Because, you know, want to get that emerald. There we go. And 279 for him. Yeah, that's... that XP boost, though. That XP boost is kind of excellent. Let's get the emeralds then, and we'll pop back to our home, I suppose. I say head back home, I really mean head back to Toxmore, because we do need to get some iron before we go home. Because we're pretty close to being able to upgrade the altar. We just need to get a bunch more iron, which is much easier said than done, because I really don't know where it all is currently. I'm slightly worried, actually, that I may end up stripping this world pretty clean of iron. Which would mean I would need to find another one. Because I don't know... I don't think worlds regenerate. And I'm pretty certain there is a limit on the number of worlds that actually generate in a game as well. I think it's like 44 or something is... the 44th world, I think, is the last one. So, that makes things a little bit tricky. Hello up there, fella. Don't mind me. Just stripping your world bare of all of its resources and claiming them for my own. So, you know, the usual. Can I kill you? That'd be kind of excellent. Let's take you on a little bit. I mean, it's not like you're gonna do anything. You're just gonna stand up there and look a little bit imposing, and yeah, I'm just gonna hit you with 44 damage every second or so. Well, about every half second, I guess. There we go. So he's wrecked. Didn't drop his XP though, the prick. Let's just blow up the terrain a little bit so I can perhaps get up there. Let's unlock the camera. Blow that up. There we go. So I just want to build up this way. There we go. Got the XP. Okay, so this isn't a great place to be. A lot of things that are potentially going to want to kill me, which is just what I want. A lot of coal about too, but definitely not much in the way of iron, which is just worrying me more and more the more I run about. This is a risky game I'm playing. I need to think about what I want to prioritize. I think prioritizing the altar and the pick is a smart move. I don't even have enough for 2 iron bars yet, so I need to keep going. But I think prioritizing those 2 things, because I think the anvil is more to do with sort of traditional weapons, not so much magic, and obviously the altar is more of a wizarding thing. So I think we'll hope that I'm making the right choice, because if I'm not, then well, I might be a little bit screwed for a while until I find another world that has iron in it. So I mean, this is a pretty healthy vein of it here, so this is good. We absolutely have enough to get the altar sorted, but I want to just get all this because it would be nice to not have to make another trip back here immediately. Let's also do first person for this because stuff's getting in the way. There we go, so get all this. And, oh, my bloody pick's having trouble. Let's get this as well. Alright, so is there any more in plain sight? There is coal, which might be worth grabbing because I'm not quite sure how much of that I have left. So we'll just grab some of the coal. And, there we go. There we go. And there we go. Beautiful. So, we have enough iron and presumably enough coal. I assume we have enough wood. And we have the raw emeralds that we needed. So let's go home. And let's upgrade the altar. And then once we've upgraded the altar, the next step is going to be getting that pickaxe. That's the goal. That's the dream, is what that is. I should also really clear a path to my home rather than just leaving this as it is, shouldn't I? Like, clearing all this out would just be so much better. Making a nice pathway through here rather than having to venture through the trees all the time. Let's break some of these down a little bit so I can get an idea of where the hell I have to go every time. Because every time I load into this world, I always sort of look around and I'm like, am I going in the right direction? So, you know, chopping some of these down might be a good move. There we go, just get through those as well. So this, oh good lord, the trees are kind of dense over here. Did I plant all of these? I don't know, I don't think I planted all of these. I think these have just always been here. Which I suppose is fine. So this is where I want to go, just through this way, take that tree down. I said take the tree, there we go. Take these trees down as well. That's really dense. Take these ones down. And I think that should be a sort of nice little path towards the house. Now let's take these guys out. There we go. How much XP am I going to get for level 3 mobs? That's a question. So, 173, that's not actually 432. That is not bad. That's really not bad. Okay. Let's get these iron bars sorted. There we go. I can actually make 3 of them, which is nice. So that means what do I need? I must have had exactly 30 iron ore. That's pretty good. So if these could get finished, there we go. I can run around this way and get the altar sorted. So if we go to you, we go to here and upgrade. Beautiful. I'll let that do its thing, and while it does, I'm going to pop in here and actually store some stuff because my inventory's getting a little bit cluttered again. I really don't need 211 dirt. But can I chuck it in the chest is the question. I can, so I'll do that instead. The stone block I really don't need. These I can craft into something, so I will do that immediately. So let's just craft those, and the blue portal stones as well we can craft into those, so that's plenty. Quite a few of those emeralds, which is nice. We'll drop the mushroom seed, we'll drop the emerald tree seed? Yeah, we'll drop those. And the cotton seeds as well. Well, actually, no, we'll keep the cotton seeds. Let's have a look at the altar then. So what has this given me? Is the question. Great wizard hat, silk cloth, and frost sapphire dust. Sorcerer hood is silk cloth and frost. Yeah, okay. Warlock stuff is silk and flame ruby dust. Okay. Enchanter hat is linen cloth and flame ruby dust. And then the cultist turban is linen and verdant emerald dust. And it gives me Schadenfreude, which is 10% chance to restore 11. I don't care about mana, though. I kind of just really want the high wizard stuff, I'm gonna be honest. But then I look at the enchanter robes. And, I mean, flame ruby dust is... I mean, for one, I can easily get the refined one. And then flame ruby dust is not hard to make. What was the... Hold on a minute. Dread Wand of Fire, Iron Bar, and Flame Ruby Dust. Copper Great Staff of Fire. Can I... Iron Great Staff of Ice. Can't get that right now, but the Dread Wand of Fire? I mean, 2 Iron Bars and Flame Ruby Dust? I am so tempted. I really am. How many of those rubies do I have? 20. I don't have enough for the That does 60 damage with +2 mana regeneration versus 96. We need that wand. Never mind the iron pickaxe, we need that wand. But I still really want the robes. Let's see, so what is it for linen cloth? It's 6 palm leaves for 1 linen cloth. I have 20. I mean... I might be able to get something. Let's see, linen cloth. Let's get, we'll get 3 of them. And what else do I need? Great wizard hat is silk cloth. The sorcerer one is also silk. I mean, the warlock stuff is pretty good, but it's also silk. I can actually make the bandit bandana. I don't want it, but I can. The enchanter stuff is flame ruby dust. And 3 of it for the enchanter robes. That's melee damage resistance. And more mana. And more mana. And spiritualist, which is more mana. Okay, that's sort of putting me off of it. Warlock is health regeneration, more health, more mana. But I can't make silk right now, that's the problem, so... Silk is, yeah, made from silk. So I haven't actually found a world where I can make... I can get silk, so that's going to be something to avoid. So we are going to be stuck making something like the enchanter stuff. Unless I go with this, which is... Yeah, I don't care about mana. That's the thing. This is... The cultist robes would be good because they do give me more health rather than the more mana, so I think I may actually go with those. Let's see, so those are verdant emerald dust, and I'm pretty sure I have a few of those. Yeah, so let's make that dust then. We can get the cultist stuff. So verdant emerald dust. 1, 2. That's only giving me 2 though. That's really not a lot. I kind of need more than that. What is it for the cultist robes? I need 4. Damn, that's not good. I need, and more linen as well, so we really just need to, yeah, oh wait, I can make the high wizard stuff, though. It's also more mana. Yeah. No, we're gonna have to, I mean, I can't do silk. That's the thing. So, let's have a look at what I really need. Also, the sorcerer robes look awesome. But let's let's have a bit of a review of what we need. So, we need more iron, more flame rubies. More iron and more flame rubies. We also need more palm leaves and more verdant emeralds. So, iron and palm leaves are not in the same world. In fact, I don't think any of that stuff is. Yeah, no. So palm leaves are going to be there. In fact, what is here? What is in this world? I guess the flame rubies and palm trees are in this world. So that'll be a good start to pop here, because we can get those two things out of the way in one world. So just get as many of the rubies and as many of the palm leaves as I possibly can, and then we're good to go. Because getting that new wand would kind of be excellent. I want a flame wand, and it will also match my new robes as well, if you think about it. And as we all know, it's vitally important that it matches my robes. So we're gonna warp back to Emerald Fields because I have about 53 of those rubies. I have about 30 palm leaves, and I want to get it all refined. And also, chopping down all of those trees turned out to be a really good idea, because getting back to my house turns out to be super easy. In fact, I might go one better and just clear out more of this space to make it even easier to get back to my home, because, you know, I want it to be nice and easy. I want it to be convenient, because it is my home after all. Also, can you guys, seriously, I am sick of turning up at my house to find it overrun by enemies. It's getting tiring, is what it's getting. I don't appreciate it, and would much rather it didn't keep doing that. There we go. So they're all dead. I want to remind myself what I need, which is, for this, I need more flame. I need 4 flame ruby dust. So what we'll do is we'll make 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, and we'll get that out of the way. So 4 flame ruby dust, and I need 2 iron bars. Now I haven't got the iron yet. I have 1 iron bar, so I need 10 more iron ore, which is fine. But we are getting the flame ruby dust out of the way, so that's excellent. As for what else we needed, which was verdant emerald dust, I haven't really got more of those yet either. So what we need is iron and verdant emeralds at this point. I'm also going to drop the cotton because I really don't need it. And it's probably worth going ahead and making another chest so that I can get rid of some of my stuff. So let's have a look. Let's make a regular old chest. Getting chest 2 would probably be good, but I really don't have the resources for it right now. Oh, I should also make the linen while I'm at it, because I think that's about the only thing I need needed the palm leaves for. So let's get that linen. Excellent. That's chest is in my hotbar, so the chest is gonna sit back there. There we go. So we'll just store stuff in here, such as the raw flame rubies for the time being. Put some wood in there as well. Does that all stack? The wood does not stack. That's a little bit disappointing. No, it doesn't. That's a bit annoying. It'd be nice if it stacked inside of a chest. But whatever. Let's put the verdant emerald and ruby dust in there. Iron bar can go in there. The raw well, that can go in there. That too, and that, and that, and that, and that, and then we just sort my inventory to be a little bit less messy. I want to move those around. I want to put my coal just there. The palm seeds, I could probably try and grow those. Copper ore, I have way too much cotton. I really do. I think I'm going to try and grow these, though. That's with garden mushroom. I mean, I can't actually do much with those right now because... Or with it, because my health's already full, so... That's good news. Let's just plant a bunch of these palm trees around here. It's going to be some really dense palm trees, but that should be fine. So, we need verdant emeralds and we need iron. Verdant emeralds can be acquired... Where? That's copper ore. That is stone and coal. That's verdant emeralds. Garnet Cove. That's where we're going. Off to Garnet Cove. so that I can get the emeralds that I need. And so, I mean, how many of these am I going to need, actually? Quite a few, probably. But if I can get all of these, then all I need to do is get 10 iron ore. And we're sorted to make everything that we need. Or everything that we want, I suppose. Okay, we are on the final leg of this journey. We need to get ourselves 10 iron ore. I was actually off gathering some electro quartz there because of something else I want to make, which is this. I want to make the mining claw, just the copper one, because I'm curious to see if it actually brings any major benefits to mining out gems. Because, I mean, if it makes it quicker, then so be it. That's not the worst thing in the world to do. But if it makes it maybe, you know, it says it makes it more efficient. And what I'm wondering, you know, some games will say, oh yeah, this will make mining this specific type of rock or gem more efficient. And I'll be like, yeah, we're going to give you 2 for every one that you mine. I'm thinking maybe Portal Knights does this? Maybe it doesn't. I don't know, but we're going to find out today whether or not that's the case, because if it is, then I'm a bit of a dum-dum and should have been doing this the whole time. If it doesn't, then there's nothing to worry about. But I realize the only thing I'm really worrying about is where the hell I'm going to find iron on this. Oh, there's some. Good. It's, like I said before, I'm slightly concerned that I'm going to strip this world dry of pretty much all the resources that I desperately need. So that could be fun. That could be a lot of fun. We definitely have all the iron that we need, though. Like, we've got, there's plenty in this vein alone. Now, let's see. How much? I want to see how much I've got once I clear this bit out. So, I have 16. If I could double that, I can also get the pickaxe that I wanted to get. So if I could get up to 20, not 20, 30, that would be really good news. Because an iron pickaxe would be so much more efficient than this copper one. So I think it might be worth trying. I reckon it's absolutely worth trying to get 30 here. And I think we're getting pretty... Oh, no. Okay, let's repair this. I think we might be getting pretty close. 27. That's really good. Let's have a look over this way. There's an enemy there, so I want to try and avoid him. There is iron right here, though. Might only be 1. No, it's definitely not just 1. It's 2. It's more than 2. Oh, this is perfect. We can make the pickaxe. We can absolutely make the pickaxe. Okay, map. Hold on. Third person, map, home, and travel. Amazing. Amazing. We're getting all the stuff that we needed. This is so good. So good. I'm very, very happy right now that we managed to get everything we needed. So we can get a new wand. We can get a new pickaxe. Might be able to get some other stuff as well. We'll see. I have my doubts, but, well, you know, as a great artist once said, never say never. That's, I can't hold a straight face while saying that. Excellent. Okay, so, let me remind myself of what we need. For the wand, I need iron bars and flame ruby dust. So we're going to go and we're going to smelt the iron into bars. So we'll get that done. And then we're going to smelt some copper. So once we get that... Yeah, the dread wand of fire. The flame ruby dust is already in the chest. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. Is in this chest inside. So I'll go ahead and grab that. I'll leave my dirt in the chest, I suppose. And we'll also go ahead and grab the iron bars from there. So we pop to here, go to here, and the dread wand of fire. Amazing. Look at that. That looks interesting, is what that looks. We'll do that. We'll put my torches there. And the dread wand of fire. Oh, that looks excellent. That's so good. Okay. So, what I also wanted, as we know, was the cultist gear. I needed linen cloth for that. I don't think I have enough. But I can go ahead and refine the verdant... No, it wasn't. It was the electro quartz, wasn't it? So I need 4 refined electro quartz. I have none, so we need to make 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. And we should be good because we need 2 copper bars, which I may have in some of these chests. I do. Excellent. So we'll chuck those into my inventory there. I actually have 2 iron bars in here as well. I have 2 iron bars in there. I can make the iron pickaxe. I can do it, guys. I think I had more iron than I thought I did. So, okay, iron pickaxe, let's get that crafted. There we go. And the... Yeah, I can't make that. The mining drill I could actually make, which mines dirt. I don't really care for that. Iron mining claw, I cannot do, which is fair. Mining claw, I can, if I just go and grab what I have from here. So... let's get the mining claw. There we go. And I might get the lumberjack axe as well. I think that might be worth getting just for the hell of it. Yeah, let's get the axe as well. And I'll get the mining drill too. Why not? We'll just get a bunch of tools. There we go. Okay, so, we have staff, wand. We're gonna put this at the end, actually, instead of those. Staff, wand, pickaxe, mining claw, lumberjack axe, mining drill. Excellent. So, let's see. Lumberjack axe, meat tree. Is it... I mean, it doesn't seem like it's more efficient, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, what about this? Oh! Now this is interesting. Seems a little bit dodgy, I'll be honest. That seems like a much more interesting way to mine stuff, I'll be honest. Let's see, mining claw. Again, I mean, it looks badass. I'll give it that. Definitely looks badass. Now let me have a look in my chests again. Because I do have 8 linen cloth. And I also want to perhaps make some things here. Let's make 2 more of... Oh, I can't. Okay. Let's put some stuff in here then. So I want to put the bed in there. And garden mushrooms can go away. Those can go away. That can go away. That can go away. So if I open you... and I take those out into my inventory, I can craft a bunch more of these, and then dump those into the chest. We can also dump those into the chest, and then sort of rearrange my inventory just a little bit. That can go in the chest as well. But that's you know, we've got some space done here. I was about to do a thing though, wasn't I? I wanted to take the linen out of the chest, because I want to see what I need for... at least something here. So the cultist gloves. I have the linen for that. I have the linen for the robes, actually. And the leggings. So all I need is 8 verdant emerald dust, which I don't think I have the verdant emeralds to make. Verdant emeralds are there. So let's go here, and verdant emerald dust requires an altar. I definitely don't have enough for everything that I want. I can get 5, so what does that get me? 5 will get me... yeah, just one of the things. So I need 3 more, which is what, 12? Because each dust was 4, I think? I'm really bad at remembering these recipes. Verdant emerald dust was 4, so I need 12 more of those emeralds. I reckon I can do that very quickly. Plus it gives me an opportunity to test out the new stuff we got. So verdant emeralds are not there. They are... that's a raw electro quartz. That's raw electro quartz as well. I think it was here? Yeah, so let's travel. And there we go, off we go. So I should absolutely test out the little mining thing here. So let's find some verdant emeralds, which I can see right over there. And we'll give this a little bit of a test. I also really don't think I need the torch, so we'll just dump that. Right, let's try this. So this is literally just more, it's just quicker, really, is what I'm getting off of this. Let's try the iron pickaxe. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 hits on the pickaxe. 1, 2, 3. So it's 3 on this. So this is more efficient when it comes to getting emeralds and stuff like that. Okay. Well, that's fair enough. That's all right. I mean, it's a bit quicker. I can deal with that. We also have enough emeralds to get what we wanted, which is very good news. But I do want to test this. So before we go home, we are going to go up to this world. Because, you know, I want to test out my wand. I want to see if it's any good. I want to make sure it's an efficient killing machine. So let's see. Okay, that's not what I wanted. There is an enemy in there. Let's take him on. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Let's see. Okay, yeah. That's good. That's very good. What a surprise! Enemies have occupied my home. Fortunately, they are getting wrecked. And, oh my god, completely wrecked. That's amazing. I'm in love with this new weapon. It's so good. But let's go ahead and get the verdant emerald dust that we've been needing. So, verdant emerald dust. Let's craft a bunch of that. We can get 4 of it, which is nice. So we'll get that crafted, and then we can actually make the... Where is it? Cultist stuff. So I want the robes. I absolutely want the robes. I don't really want the turban. The turban I don't care for. I don't like hats in this anyway, so I'm not too worried about that. The leggings, let's get those done. So there's the leggings, and it turns out I can actually make the gloves as well, so we'll craft those and get a completely new outfit. Unfortunately, it's gonna be... Where the hell did the torso go? Am I... Robes. I crafted the robes, right? Did I misclick and not make the robes? I think I might have. I think I might have misclicked. Or imagined it. Did I literally just do that? I think I did. I'm not okay with this. I'm not okay with this. Okay. I need more linen. Well, considerably later, we now have everything that we need. I may have went out adventuring again so that I could get what I needed. I'm also pretty close to leveling up, which is nice, but I think we'll save that for the next episode because this one's been going for a little while. I've been recording for about 55 minutes. I don't know how long the episode itself has actually been. But I would like to start putting on my new gear because well, that looks kind of awesome. That actually looks pretty awesome if I do say so myself. I'm kind of pleased with that. I think I might take the cape off. What does the cape do? Just more mana regeneration? You know what? We're gonna go capeless for a while. Unequipped. Oh, I can. Okay, well that sucks. Oh god, we're gonna need another chest as well. Okay, well let's see if we can acquire... Actually, we don't. We can just store the stuff in here. There we go. I don't really care for mana regeneration, so off comes the cape for the time being. Because, you know, it doesn't really match what we've got going on. But that is a new outfit, and I am pretty pleased with that. It looks friggin' awesome. So, with that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you kindly for watching. That's going to be it for today. This has been Portal Knights, and I shall see you next time. Bye-bye.